Hello, my people. Last day in Morocco, and I have a bit of advice for you. They're also drilling on the balcony above me, of course, because everything here is under construction. I got a bit of advice. One of the students in the class showed her work to other students in the class, which is something that we highly recommend. Instead of just Elena and I reviewing you or as a group, show it to other people to get as much feedback as you can. This is just a natural progression on learning how to get better as a photographer. So she showed some work around. And one of the students, I guess, gave her a little bit of constructive criticism. And this is a person who's maybe not used to showing work around. So I said to her, look, if you show your portfolio to 10 different photographers, you're probably going to get at least 7 different opinions of your work. That's just the way it is. I've been doing this for decades now, and you always get a variety of different opinions. But here's where the advice comes in. Getting advice from another photographer is one thing, but are you making pictures for other photographers? That is bizarre to me, why anyone would do that. If you're a documentary photographer or you're making pictures and telling stories, why would you make work just for the photo community? My advice is to make work for the public, and the public will give you a very different take on your work than another photographer will. So if a photographer says to me something overtly positive or overtly negative, I take it with a grain of salt. I factor it in. It also depends on who the photographer is, what their background is, what their training is. I appreciate all opinions, but also I make pictures for the public. I don't tell stories for other photographers or online photography groups or YouTubers or any of that, because it is such a minuscule environment. There's such a minuscule audience of people that you're kind of selling yourself short. The public is what you want to go after. If you're trying to influence people with your photography, going after just a subset of the photography group doesn't make that much sense. So keep showing your work around, get a range of people to look at it, from other photographers to your neighbor. I used to show work to the UPS man. He would open the door, I'd have prints on the floor, and I'd say, hey, can you put these in the order that make most sense to you? He would just look down and start doing it. So that to me was just as important as showing work to another photographer. So I'll be back stateside soon, and we will continue. Working on the journal. Working on the journal. Yeah. By the way, I already know what my first blur book is going to be. It's going to be atypical for me. It's a 7/7 lay flat because I shot in 16:9 and I think it's going to work perfectly across there. The book has a title that's completely misleading because I don't want you to know exactly what I'm doing.